re la laisa re ke bana ke feeling bana be tsa feeling le ground just hope network I not fail it's all great. Greetings, beloved. Greetings. Dumela baratu. Greetings. Dumela baratu. Dumela. I want to show you guys something very exciting here. I want to show you something very exciting. Let me show you. Let me take this picture. To show you something very, very exciting here. If you look at this place, look at these houses. Look at these houses. This is a farm in Paris, next to Paris. Dumela, Donald. Yeah, no, this is where I grew up. In the 70s, I was living here. In the 70s. Now, this is where, you see that side, this is where I used to stay. Those houses were demolished. And this is where I used to stay. I just wanted to show you guys this place. I grew up here. I left here around 79. I left here around 1979. And I stayed here. And I lived here. I lived here for some time. And for some time as a young man, I was living here. I was sure about that far. You see those bricks, that was our home. That's where I lived. Now they demolished this site. Now only this side's house are still here. And there are still people living here. But this is where I grew up. This is where I grew up. This is where I used to play. Yeah, now I just thought, let me stop here and show you. The man you see there, up there, this is where he comes from. This is where I come from. This is where I spent my childhood. This is where my father was injured and later died because of injuries, because he was wounded working here. Let me show you that side. You see those trees there? That is the owner's house. That's where my father used to work. And he was attacked by the cows. They broke his right hand. He went and they put a plaster, and the white man forced him to work with the plaster. The cows attacked him and broke the second hand. And when the second hand was broken, then he chased us because no one was old enough to work in the farm. Now the white man chased us. That's when we moved to Everton. And when we were alive in Everton, my father died because of those things. And then I was 8 years old. And I was left with my mother. She was a widow then, and I was the last born, and this is where my father's life was terribly affected. Because, when the first hand was broken, we plead with the white guy to say, no, give him a chance to recover. Then he said, no, he cannot, you can work with one hand. And when he went to work, he was attacked by the cows on the second hand. And now, after that, we were chased out of this place. in 1980. 1980, we were chased out of this place. 80, 81. 81, let me say 81. We were chased out of this place, 81. I was 7 years. 7 years of age. And then 82, my father died in 1982. When I was 9 years. Yeah, now this is the memories. This is the memories, you know. This is the place where we left this place in a very painful state. My father had 2 blasters in both hands when we left here, and we were chased. We never leave voluntarily, we were chased. Then my brother was he was still training for prison ward at that time, my late brother, and he came and fetched us here. That's when we moved to Everton. We moved to Everton, and then just few months my father died, and then my mother took over until now. Yeah, that is the story. But the grace of God is sufficient. Yeah. Now this place ikiko high no, but outfit out solo ya Paris. It's on your right. Out solo ya sasolo. It's on your left. You will see it on out Paris. We are from Sasol to Paris. You will see it. Another place. Let me show you there if we can see those houses. The green man. There are houses that side. Barikatra Blanche. Then on the other side, yeah. Now this is the story. You see, outside it was so solo. Then that side Hatra Blanche. This side Now this place will be on your right, outside Sasolo, on your left, Auya Sasolo. Katselaya Paris. Katselaya Paris. If you look at these houses, you will see them, you will remember them, how fit them on the right hand side. Barikia head up. Now this is where I grew up. This is where I grew up, and very great memories here, but here we are coming back with a testimony. We are coming back different. We are coming back pastors. You know, by that time, the devil thought maybe I will never make it because I was still young. But I'm here. God kept me. God sustained me through the faithfulness of my mother. And my mother took care of me until now. I think it's very important because next month I'll be turning 50 years. Next month I'll be 50 years. I left this farm when I was 8 years. Now 42 years later, I'm back here. 42 years later, I'm here. You see the houses at the back there. You see the houses at the back. You see the houses at the back there. But the Lord has been good. I'm encouraging somebody there watching, listening. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter your background. It doesn't matter what happened. God can still use you. God can still raise you. God is faithful. God is faithful. It doesn't matter what happened, what you have lost. You know, the test has become a testimony. And the lemon has become the lemonade. The story has become the glory. And the victim has become the victor. The story has changed. This is where we used to get water. Let me show you the tap there. Let me show you the tap there. Let me show you the tap. This is the tap. This is our water tap. This has been, I think think it takes water from the ground. I think it takes water from the ground. And this is the tap that we're using. Now finally, let me just take you through this area. This is the area. But you see those bricks down there, this is where I used to stay, because they demolished our houses. This side they demolished. You see those bricks, that's where I stayed. Those bricks, that's where I used to stay. But all the houses in the front are demolished. Only the houses at the back are still here. Only the houses at the back are still here. But all in all, guys, thank you for watching. I just wanted to show you where I come from, what the Lord has done. This is the streets where I was running. I was playing soccer here. We were in a Ribita field. It was a field here. And we played soccer here. We played soccer as young boys here. Black my party. Don't know. There were trees that side. We were told to Roskeraya mo nali tsotsi mo. Li fate tsane. Ono tunala mtomo bariki magiskuita mo. Samotsibe. He never had a face, mara re tsaba feta about magiskuita o tlo le tshwaga. A re feta bosibu mo meriri ya bale ya tata re tsaba magiskuita re mara yena o dulela difateng mo. But all in all, guys, the Lord is gracious. The Lord is gracious. Thank you, thank you. I was just passing to say, no, let me show you where I used to live. Where I used to live. This is where I come from. But the Lord is good. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Like last year, this is the place. 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 Guys, I love you and thank you and God bless you. See you.